Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And with the road trip approaching, the Wizards play the final game of their homestand. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season. Last year was a lopsided affair as they were able to take all 4 games in the series, earning the sweep.
Now, they swept this team in the regular season a year ago, and being 2 teams in similar position in the conference standings, you probably would have expected that season series to be more competitive.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. Then there's Gordon, and there's Money, and it's low in its center. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great, aggressive move, and 2 big points, too.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wall's got himself on the board with 3 there. Boy, that's some of the best basketball you see when 2 teams, Clark, are both on the verge of making the playoffs, maybe each a half game out of that final seed.
Boy, Kevin, especially as the season winds down and those teams facing each other, that is some high-powered intensity there.
Oladipo misses.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
And Orlando has possession. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Here's Money. He's covered by Beal. And Oladipo kicks to Harkless. 5 to shoot. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
That's a nice hoop for a guy that typically doesn't score a lot.
Magic on defense. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
You know, their percentage from long range that game was off the charts. It seemed like every time the home crowd got going, they just took the wind out of their sails with another 3-point barrage.
Yeah, those bombs were really falling.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Money passes to Gordon. Taken away by Nene. Oladipo against Pierce. Outside, Wall. Cranes the three-pointer. Wall's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Washington.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Money passes to Oladipo. Here's Money. Just 5 to shoot. Dishes it to Harkless. And it comes off the front of the rim. Washington's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. And Beal kicks to Gortat. And Harkless pulls it down.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Oladipo, the pass to Lloyd. Some solid defense there by Nene. Tipped away. All by himself. Here's Money. Trips down the breakaway slam. And you hear about how these guys keep things loose. And he was the target, Clark, of a prank recently.
Yeah, they went old school on him a little bit there, Kevin. Got him with the old bucket of water. I thought that one would have been obvious enough for him to see it coming, but I guess not, as he had nothing to do but smile and get attacked.
Well, now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Randy Whitman. Doris?
Well, I asked him what strategy they were going to use at the offensive end, and he told me that they did not want to have to rely on their perimeter game. Instead, he plans to exploit what he described as a mismatch on the interior, saying, quote, "We have the talent inside to make things very difficult on them. We're going to use it." Kevin?
Thanks again, Doris. Now here's Harkless, following the miss by John Wall. No good for Money. Now here's Beal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Pierce with a wide open look. Again, the Wizards score.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Here's Money. Bangs home the trifecta. Money's got 9.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
All with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Miami.
He got some huge points from the foul line, too, Kevin. He was very aggressive, generating contact and drawing fouls. And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Lowe. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Now here's Wall. He's got 10. Here's Beal. Back to Wall. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
There's the pick. Oladipo with the ball. Now Beal defending. Oladipo dishes to Harkless. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Wizards. Gortat's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Wall against Gordon. Beal gets a wide open hook. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Beal's got his first 3 points of the game. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to the Heat.
And that game featured one of the least consistent offensive performances you're going to see from them, Clark.
Yeah, no spurt ability on display at all, fellas. I mean, they needed to make a few runs, but it just never was able to happen for him. I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Let's use this opportunity to look at some of the numbers for John Wall. What a year he had last season. Averaged about 18 points per game, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's a threat to go off in any game with the way he can score.
Yeah, you got to have players like him who can occasionally just take over the game with their scoring.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
Gortat with a screen on Oladipo. And Beal kicks to Nene. Stolen by Gordon.
That's a hard pass to make when the defense has that many people in the paint.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. Channing Frye's checked in for the Magic. Here's Money. And again, it's Orlando with a 3. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Washington making some changes. Humphries comes in for Nene, and it's Webster in for Paul Pierce. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Here's Wall, following the score by Aaron Gordon. And Wall kicks to Webster. Wall attacking. Nice ball movement by Washington. Clock at 6. It's Beal on the wing. On the mark with the 15-footer. Beal's got 5 points so far.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
They set the pick. Money passes to Gordon. Harkless dishes to Gordon. And here is Harkless. The Magic need to get a shot off here. With the fadeaway. And it's Orlando with another.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like it.
Outside, Wall. Here's Humphries, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Humphries has got his first 2 points of the night. Down low, here's Fry. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Magic lead by 3.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Again, the miss by Wall. Humphries with the bucket.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Here's Money. And Fry kicks to Gordon. Rebound by the Wizards. Humphries has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Beal. That gives them the lead. Beal's got 7 points.
And the lead goes right back over. This is a seesaw affair.
The game's there for the taking, but neither team seems to want it.
Money. The Magic again can't hit. Washington's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Down low, Webster passes to Wall. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Now Harkless. The dish to Gordon. Soft touch off the glass. He has 6.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
So for the second personal foul, 3rd team foul.
Orlando's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Bradley Beal and Otto Porter Jr. are the wingmen. Pierce out there with Nene, and it's Wall in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now here's Wall. He's got 19. And he converts the layup. Wall's got 21.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Here's Money. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3-balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Now here's Wall. 21 points in the game. Porter dishes to Pierce. And the pass to Wall. Another one falls for Washington.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Orlando leading by 3. And Pierce over to help. Here's Money. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
Yeah, they are splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
Now here's Wall. He's got 23. He kicks it to Pierce. Back to Wall. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Well, you look at Money. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
Well, for him, it was one of the best years he could have behind the 3-point line. A dream year behind the arc for this guy. He was the #1 3-point shooter in the league.
Gortat's checked in for Porter.
In the second quarter, they've had the right approach. Very aggressive, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the free throw line.
Well, you know, if other things aren't working for you, Steve, getting to the foul line can be a good place to start to turn it around.
Here's Money. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Fires at the elbow. Here's Lowe. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Oh, get it!
Oh, watch out now.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Hey guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Lowe, the pass to Oladipo. Shoots from the high post and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Outside, Wall. Can he keep it going? Shot is off. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 15-6 run. And he lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
Well, it all stems from the aggressive defense. And when you attack defensively and you can force some mistakes, now it's off to the races.
Here's Money after the basket by Washington. And the basket by Gordon.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Wizards trail by 8. Wall wide open. Another one falls for Washington.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. It's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Oladipo. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by John Wall.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Remains Washington ball. 17 seconds on the shot. 17.
There's the bucket. Good. Wall's got 31. And so here's Orlando. They lead by 4. Here's Money. He's covered by Beal. They double him with Nene. Inside. Tries to save it. 6 to shoot. Low the pass to Money. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Dives for it. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And a look here at the Wizards. How they ranked in the NBA last season. First in opponent field goal shooting. 3rd in blocks. And they also showed up in the top 5 in assists. This team is really unselfish. They do a nice job moving themselves, moving the ball, and converting good shot opportunities.
And Clark, you know this. I mean, anytime you see a team #1 in the NBA in field goal percentage defense, you know they're getting after it. So this is a club that plays extremely hard. They take great pride in their defense. They have a concerted plan, a concerted effort every single night to try to stop the opposing team.
And that one's good. And now it's up to 25 points for Money.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Now here's Wall. Tight defense on him. And that's a foul called on Money. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
14 foul.
Pierce kicks to Wall. The 11-footer, and that's off the glass and in. Wall's got 33 points.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Money passes to Lowe. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
And it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from Money. 28 points for him.
He's having one of the best shooting days that I can remember from outside. He's on pace for some kind of record.
Pierce with a screen for Wall. Outside Pierce. Harkless with the steal. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control even at full speed. I love that about him.
Wizards trail by 9. Outside Wall. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot. We've seen John Wall handling his business. He's got 36 points, and he's sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
No good on the triple. Orlando leading by 8. Here's Money. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. That's good.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Wall. It's hauled in by Gordon.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Here's Money, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Wow, they are just red hot, guys, not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team.
Now, here's the name. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Left side, Gordon. And he gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 14.
Boy, and their offense scorching now. Red hot. They've really turned it on.
I don't think they can play any better, guys. I mean, they are just making it look easy out there.
Here's Wall. He's got 36. Then he's good. Wall's got 38 points.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and then Gordon with the dunk.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
Beal can't get it to go. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Money, covered by Wall. Shot clock at 6. Here's Oladipo. Beal with the steal. Pierce dishes to Beal. Pierce with the screen on Oladipo. Beal with it. Now defended by Money. Pierce with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, the score has a lot to do with that, Clark. Just based on that, you'd think the rebounding gap would be huge.
What kind of passing is that?
Thompson comes in for Nene. And that does it for the first half of play. Orlando out in front as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
I don't really think I've seen much to exploit. Really, it's just been about all keeping the ball moving and letting my teammates make the plays I know they can make. I sort of lucked into a lot of assists that way.
Your decisions have been on point to this point. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
Hey guys, we've really taken the life out of this crowd, but I still want to talk to you for a minute. They look absolutely helpless out there to contain our low-post offense. And the more that continues in the second half, the more beat up and dejected they're going to be. On a good note, our passing has been very smooth. You've set each other up with some really nice assists. That's strong team basketball. Let's keep it up. And let's start every possession this half by looking to trigger the fast break. Less bodies on the defensive glass and more guys headed up the court looking for the outlet pass.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Boy, you wonder how long he can continue to shoot the three ball as well as he has to this point. He's been lights out.
Steve, you know that as well as anyone, being the shooter you were. Sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks 3 feet wide.
So on the floor for Orlando, Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. And there's Money. And there's Gordon. And it's Lowe in at the 5. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Wizards 5th.
Well, I thought this team last season was a team that had some beautiful dimes. I mean, they would spread the floor with their ball movement and spacing and player movement. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Nice passes leading to baskets.
Outside, Pierce. Gortat with the screen for Pierce. Back to Gortat. Harkless with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Magic have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. That's good from Harkless. Harkless hits them both. Here's Wall. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Soft touch off the glass. Wall's got 40 points.
Well, with his team struggling, he is taking it upon himself to get them back into this game.
Here's Money, covered by Wall. That's good. 32 points for Money.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Outside, Wall. Gortat with the screen for Wall. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
Nene kicks to Pierce. He dishes it to Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 6th rebound on the night. The shot by Harkless, no good.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Stripped away. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
And Wall kicks to Nene. Outside, Pierce. Pass to Beal. Back to Pierce from the arc. That's good. Pierce has got 5 now.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And now a look at Victor Oladipo here. How his season went last year. He put up about 13 points a game last season, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. I mean, we're finding his name in a lot of different columns in their box scores.
Yeah, and that's what they're looking for from him, Steve. He doesn't have to be the star, just somebody with solid contributions across a wide range of areas.
Low, the pass to Gordon. The shot is off. Gortat with the defensive effort. Wizards trail by 15. Wall attacking. Beal gets a wide open look. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Takes it from 10, and he hits the jump shot. Wall's got 42 in the game.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Kicks it to Oladipo. That's good. Oladipo's got 8.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Wall, good. Wall's got 44.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Gortat with the rebound. Wizards trail by 13. Wall dishes to Nene. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Money. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
Now the feed to Nene. Off with the layup. Magic leading by 16. The pass to Money. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Well, let's take a look at where Orlando ended up, Kevin, rank-wise in the league last year. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point field goal percentage. And they were also #1 in opponent field goal percentage or field goal defense. Outstanding work. They're aggressive and tenacious at the defensive end.
And Clark, the key number that you just talked about to me is field goal percentage. I mean, when you're the best in the league shooting the basketball, it's a clear sign that you have an unselfish team and a clear plan of attack. That club, very impressive with their offensive efficiency.
And the basket good.
Assist from
Wizards trail by 16. And Wall kicks to Beal. Back to Wall. Looking for Gortat. He gets it there. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Gortat's got his first points in this one. The Magic have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Money passes to Lowe.
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
You know, I got to say, Clark, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going to go.
We saw it ended up right where it was supposed to, in the basket.
It sure did.
I don't think anybody knew where it was going to go.
Outside, Wall. Gortat with the screen for Wall. He feeds it to Gortat. Out of bounds. Wizards ball. Washington keeps possession. Otto Porter Jr. He's checked in for Nene. Channing Fries checked in for Orlando. And it's Wall in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Pierce with the steal. Back to Wall. Launches it. Kept alive.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Gortat with a screen on Oladipo. They get the rebound. Pierce. Terrific design on the big play. And he lays it in. Pierce has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Pass to Harkless. Fires the three. The kick out to Oladipo. Passes it to Money. Over in the corner, Harkless. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harkless has got 7.
He's been key for this team's offense, the way he's distributed the ball.
Yeah, you know, the offense is just moving through him, Steve. No doubt.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Well, you look at Money, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Aaron Gordon. Even better, he also shoots the ball so well. One of the best.
It was a nightmare last year for any defender to guard these guys. I mean, they just seem to hit everything they shot.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Chris Humphries has checked in for Gortat. Thompson comes in for Pierce. And it's Webster in for Beal. Fournier rebounded by the Wizards. Humphries has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Porter. Defense is right there. Webster dishes to Porter. Feeds to Webster. Expanding his range. Porter, no luck. Magic leading by 17. Fournier pass to Money. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Andrew Nicholson.
Now here's Wall. Non-stop scoring machine here. Dishes to Webster. Here's the three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Nicholson's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
And Wall kicks to Porter. Now here's Webster. Not a lot of room. Here's Wall. A second chance effort. Now the dish to Humphries. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
Another thing they've done tonight.
Nice shooting.
Passes.
Peyton, he's checked in.
Let's see what you got, son.
Oh, I got plenty.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Peyton with the ball. He kicks it to Fournier. One second left. Off target with that shot. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Magic out in front, up by 16. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth. Orlando leading by 16. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Washington, Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Pierce and Nene filling up the forward spots. And it's Gortat in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's Pierce with the drive, and Harkless pulls it down. Harkless has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A floater, Fry, good. Fry has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Orlando. Washington's gone outside a lot tonight, 17 times in fact, 7 of 17. Gortat with the screen for Wall. He dishes it to Gortat. Outside, Wall. Pass to Pierce, back to Wall, pulls up. No good. And Orlando will come the other way. And there's the pass to Money. Throws it up high.
2 points. Channing Frye.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Wall dishes to Beal, and he gets the bucket.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
Orlando leading by 18. Here's Money. Six to shoot. Kicks it to Fry. Taken away by Nene. Outside, Wall. The feed to Gortat. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Great look, but off the mark. Well, Orlando shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. No good from Fry. Wizards trail by 18. Inside, here's Beal. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Some good play from Beal in this one. He's got 14 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
The Magic making a switch here. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Money. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Money's got 39.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
Wall passes to Nene. Goes up the baseline. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Money. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And he's performing at such a high level. That's why they're in the lead right now.
And here's Wall. Left side, Wall. Three-pointer. Gortat trying to break loose. Wall's shot is off. Orlando leading by 19. Harkless with it. He's picked up by Wall. Here's Money. And the rebound goes to Nene.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Here's Money, covered by Wall. The shot's good from Money. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. It's Wall with the drive. Orlando grabs the miss.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Well, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Ball stolen. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Outside, Wall. It's tipped. Pierce. He feeds it to Beal. He sinks the 11-footer. Beal's got 11 in the second half.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Money, covered by Wall. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all five guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
Here's Wall, and Washington again with the bucket.
But he can't do it all. I mean, he's scoring big numbers, but he's got to get some help from his teammates.
Money passes to Lowe. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Wall running, the coast-to-coast dunk.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
Money passes to Oladipo. An emphatic alley-oop jam. And the Wizards with possession, trailing by 17. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at U.S. Airways Center in Phoenix. And that'll be game one of a 4-game road trip.
You know, that Phoenix game has a lot of attention on it.
Pass to Harkless. Here's Money from deep. Rebound by the Wizards. Pierce has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oladipo against Beal. Pass to Wall. Blocked. One-on-one here. Here's Money. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Money. He's got 44 points. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow. Unbelievable from long distance.
Yeah, you are right, Clark. I mean, it's been fireworks from deep. He's just so dangerous out there.
Both free throws good for Money.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Magic leading by 19 points. Oladipo, good.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
It's Wall with the drive. That's good. Wall's got 57 points.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Money. Off target with his three. For Washington, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. And Beal kicks to Wall. Looking for Gortat, he gets it there. Second shot opportunity, and Nene with the lay-in, good. Nene's got 4 points this quarter.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Here's Money. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Marcin Gortat.
At the line for the Magic.
No good on the free throw. And he can't hit the second.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
It's Wall with the drive. That's good. Wall's got 59 points.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Here's Money, covered by Wall. Here's Gordon, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got 20.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
Outside, Wall. Gortat dishes the Wall, and they're moving it up. Here's Money.
You know, the instant that steal was made, they were off and running the other way.
Ball pressure, then a run out, Steve. That's perfection to me.
Wizards trail by 19. Outside, Wall. Another one falls for Washington.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Here's Money. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. From the Wizards, they're shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Beal, the pass to Nene. Feeds to Gortat. Dishes it to Beal. The Wizards working the ball around now. Nene kicks to Beal. Shot clock at 6. Another steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Money. No good from outside.
Boy, the defense just backing off, begging him to take that shot.
All with it. Now defended by Money. It's Wall with the drive. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Magic leading by 17. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
Listen, guys, I want to slow the tempo up a little bit. Let's walk the ball up the floor. Let's make sure we get the ball from one side of the floor to the other side of the floor. 3, 4 passes before you even look to shoot. For us,
let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a running business. He also talked about their defensive approach, which he wants to be a conservative one. He said, quote, let's not get overextended. Stick to your assignments. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Back to Gordon. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it? Oh, man.
Yep, reminds me a lot of myself in my younger days, too, guys. Oh, wait, maybe not.
Beal's shot is good.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Magic leading by 18. .153 left here in the fourth quarter. Gortat with the steal. In transition, here come the Wizards. Wall with the ball.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Here's Money, covered by Wall. And Pierce over to help. Down low, Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And he slams it one-handed.
Good aggressive finish on the break.
That's as easy a 2 points as you could ask for.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. Here's Money, covered by Wall. Gordon laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gordon's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. An impressive win for the Magic.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
No, they didn't. They found their way inside effectively all game long. Penetration always produces results.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
Well, they can chalk this win up, but things are far from settled between these two teams. They'll see each other 3 more times before the season is over.
And they say familiarity breeds contempt. As they get to know each other a little better, you imagine things will get heated up. Tonight was only chapter 1.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Money. He just looked like an orchestrator out there, keeping his teammates involved, running to the open spots. I mean, he would constantly find them more often than not.
Wall dishes to Pierce. The shot, no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
And this game is finally getting away from them.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now.
Wall passes to Gortat. Back to Wall. Outside Pierce. Pierce with another miss. Here's Money. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
Yeah, but that's how I feel every night, Doris. You know me. When you're the best shooter in the world like I am, that's just how it is. My man Clark is always talking about in the gym range, you know? Well, I have zip code range, so tell him he can use that.
Well done. Kevin, a young man always looking for more.
Thank you, Doris. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
We be having hard.